Hello everybody, welcome back on our YouTube channel Monday to Monday. This episode we're going to talk about all the plans we got with this boat and how plans are constantly changing, and we're going to discuss some comments.
Yeah, some comments later in the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
We got a little surprise for all of you watching till the end, so stay tuned.
Yep. Let's start in the wheelhouse. So we already did a lot of work on the dash and in the wheelhouse. Little sneak peek. I removed the bench in the wheelhouse. So the plan in the wheelhouse are constantly changing. And now there is a subject for the wheelhouse that I don't know what to do. So this is it. I'm removing all the old paneling. So this is gonna go, that's gonna go, this is gonna go, this is gonna go, that is gonna go, and
Ceiling's gonna go.
ceiling's gonna go, and everything in the front is going to go. Even the new dash.
It's the plan right now.
That's the plan right now. You never know what it is tomorrow, but right now that's the plan, because we want to do something on the deck. I come back on that subject later, but I have to do the roof, all the paneling, and this is an aluminum wheelhouse. The top of it is aluminum and the bottom half is steel, and those two are like this since 1980, and it left some marks here because we got corrosion because of electrolysis. So my plan now, it's a little bit scary because everything is out and I need to do a new ceiling. I want to remove the whole top of the wheelhouse, remove the aluminum, scrap all the windows, everything off, and start over with Iroko. So
Make it a wooden
yeah,
top.
so it's going to be a wooden top. So now everything is out. I think this is the time to do it, but it's costly. So we want to do it ourselves. The wood is not the biggest cost. The glass is also not the biggest cost, but the labor is. So we want to do the labor ourselves and do some woodwork. Maybe you guys have some ideas about it.
We hope you guys have some ideas about it.
Yeah, because
We did speak to Ramses.
yeah. So a friend of mine, Ramses, and I always call him Ramsey the Great. So he is a real good carpenter. He already saw this. He thinks it's easily doable, and most of all, we can use his machines, and that makes things a lot easier.
Yeah.
But share your thoughts. You are always commenting and leaving, giving us good ideas. So, what are your thoughts about it?
Yeah.
Do you want to say something about this?
Well, I thought maybe we could talk about what Ramses said. So in the end, we wanna. There's supposed to be stairs coming here, going down into the front of the ship. So here you can access the inside. So the dash has to go eventually.
Yeah. And that brings us to the deck. So what we want to do is cut out the whole deck, lift it up with about 60 to 80 centimeters to make a living space underneath the whole deck. So everything is going to be raised about 60 to 70 centimeters. Over here is going to be a gangway. We just googled it. I think it's gangway or walkway or whatever, to walk along the ship, and it's going to be about 40 to 50 centimeters wide.
Right now, underneath this beautiful carpet, we've got a tank for fuel, which we're not going to use. So that needs to come out, create space for the living space as well. This used to be the place where the fishermen used to store the fish, or the shrimps actually, when they were done cooking it here. So this needs to come out as well to create even more living space.
Because there's a lot of room underneath the hedge, which Jochem just showed you, I will show you how big this actually is going to be, because it's going to be from here all the way over here. So that's going to be a lot of space, and I'm really looking forward to it. But if we're going to do the wheelhouse and this, it's a little bit too much work. So I'm really in a pickle. I don't know what to do, where to start. I think because of the wheelhouse is partly stripped already, and I want to be able to go somewhere with this boat in the summer. Winter is coming. We're pretty much real time now. So let us know what your thoughts are. All right, we're in the engine room, and in the engine room is this trusty old Detroit V8 diesel. It's a two-stroke diesel. It makes a lot of noise and a lot of power. It consumes a lot of diesel and a lot of oil. And I don't know what to do with this engine, because the reason I am thinking about these things is behind this is going to be the living quarters. So here is our generator. It's a 6-cylinder Mitsubishi, super reliable, works really good as well. But there is going to be a staircase here, so this is going to be cut out. Those super expensive pumps need to go, and then here is going to be something, a staircase to go to the living quarters. If we're doing that, we can easily cut out this whole bulkhead and remove the way too big generator and the old Detroit diesel. So I talked to a lot of people about this, and that doesn't help. And I'm really curious what you guys have to say about this in the comments, because Detroit diesels are super reliable, but they are engines that need to be used on the power. They need to work, and I'm not going to let it work because we're just floating around doing nothing with this ship, not the things the ship is built for. So yeah, shall I remove this engine and put an 4-stroke diesel in it, like an MAN or an or a Iveco or a Volvo Penta or name it. I really don't know. It's a good engine. It works, it leaks. All Detroit diesels leak. So yeah, this is a difficult one. And if I'm going to replace the engine, it's going to be costly.
And you want to do it when you got deck open.
Yeah. So so what Jochem is saying, because we're going to open everything up, this is the chance to do it right now, because above us is the wheelhouse. So the way it is now, you can't even remove this engine. So if the bulkhead is out, then we can remove both engines, and maybe I'll put the generator back in, I don't know yet. But this guy, enough of this. So share your thoughts about this one. Now we're going to the front of the ship, to the kitchen, which I already painted the
Which you could, which you already saw in the previous video.
So now we're going to the kitchen, which I already painted. You can see in a previous video here or there, or here, or yeah, here. So let's go, because I got plans with this little guy as well. So, front of the ship, the kitchen, and I painted it. Still going to use it, but in a different way, because our main kitchen is going to be in the wheelhouse. It's more cozy for the guy or girl who is cooking, because when we're on the way and the kitchen is in the wheelhouse, you're together, you can watch over the children. It's more convenient to have the kitchen in the wheelhouse. So this kitchen is not going to be used. However, the cabinets and the cabinets behind you are going to be used, but the thing I'm wanting to do with this space is make a bathroom out of it. So toilet here in the front of the ship, or no. This is going to be the shower, and the toilet is going to be in the corner somewhere there. So the bench where Jochem is sitting on right now is going to go. This is going to go as well. The stairs is going to go, because you can reach this place by walking from the back of the ship to the front of the ship indoor. And this is going to be a hatch that you can open to ventilate the bathroom, and for if there is something wrong with the ship, you can escape the ship on the front and the back, because that's really important. So this will be an opening, but not the big monstrosity thing that is on it now. So that's the plan with this. And now we're going to the sleeping room of the children. Okay, this is the sleeping room of the kids. 4 beds, and it's really low. So this is 140 centimeters, and that's the reason I want to raise the deck and build something on top of it. Ideally, I want to leave the beds in. I don't know if it's going to be possible. They are built really good. We painted it. The position of the beds is good as well. So if they can stay, it would be perfect, but I don't know what's going to happen. And I can show you why the deck needs to be higher, because here, this would be enough. So this is 40 centimeters. So 40 centimeters in the front is enough. And in the back it's lower. So in the back it needs to be about 60 to 80 or something. It's guesswork for now. We still need to measure it precisely. So that's the reason I want to do that. Up to the next room. So now we're in the space where another sleeping room was, but this is going to be living quarters when the deck is raised. This is a bulkhead. Behind this is the cargo hole for the fish. So this bulkhead is going to go. And here you can see the deck. I've been removing the ceiling already. But there is some other concerning stuff with this ship, and it's real concerning. So I'm going to show you right now. Okay, what you see here are the frames of the hull, completely rotted away. So we need to do something with this. It's only where the concrete of the ship is meeting the hull, and higher up they are in perfect nick. There's no problem whatsoever. Only down there they're completely gone. So I'm following another channel named Flying Connie. Super cool channel, so check them out. They have the same problem with the concrete and the frames of the ship. So what they did is just cut out what is bad and replace it if they can. And some of their frames need to be replaced, and I think that's what's going to happen here. So that's a big concern for me. Of course, you will understand that this is not what you want to see in your ship. So that's another thing to think about. Next part.
Alright, so in the last video we installed the windlass and the anchor, and we hoisted it for the first time. We got a lot of comments about the construction, of course, because we doubted the construction as well. This is 6 millimeter thick steel, so it's bolted on pretty tight. We still got an eye here to make sure we can secure the chain so the forces won't pull on the windlass all the time when we have the anchor out. So Brian commented about that. Thank you for that, but as you can see, we kind of anticipated that.
About the positioning of the anchor, Wouter, you commented about letting the anchor come out of the side of the ship, and that's a good idea, and that's an idea we thought about. And I think that is what we're going to do as well, but not now, because to do that we need to remove some interior in the front of the ship that you just saw in the kitchen, and I don't want to do that right now. So this will be the solution for now, but the idea to get the anchor out of the side of the ship is a real good idea. Putting a stainless steel plate to catch the anchor is also a good idea, and put stainless steel strips to support the anchor, or how you want to call it. Keep it from damaging the hull. That's also a good idea. So that are all ideas that we're going to take to heart and use. So, but that's for in the future, not for now. And we just took a look at the hull, and it's even possible because it won't even hit the hull that much. So, good idea. Thank you very much. If we remove the windlass, then we got room for a harpoon RC hobby. Yes, a harpoon. That's a good idea. I left my socks off when I read that comment, because yep, it's almost a harpoon already. So that's really funny. Thank you for the comment. So now there is something else with the anchor, and I'm going to show you right now. And there was a comment from Joel Hasselnoot. Good comment. What do you think about this anchor? We call it the pink anchor. It's a few days later now. We had a big storm. It's typical Dutch weather. Rain. Sometimes a little bit more rain.
The water is about 15 centimeters higher now.
Yep. So, you saw the whole boat. You heard all our plans, and I am really curious what you have to say about the plans we have, in particular my plan with the wheelhouse, because winter time is coming, so we're not always going to be able to work on the boat outside. So the wheelhouse we can make indoors in the workshop. So I'm really curious what your thoughts are. So I want to leave it with this. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it, because the channel is growing because of you, and we're really grateful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. And I hope to see you next week, because next week we got a big surprise, and I think you guys will love this surprise. So, see you next week.
Next week.